So the other day I was playing Minecraft with my son, and he told me, Mommy, how many iron swords do you have? Because I have 3 extras, and I'll give you my 3 extra iron swords. So we talked about if I had X number of iron swords, for instance 1, then if he gave me 3 more on top of the one I already have, I would end up with Y, 4 iron swords. If I had 2, he gave me 3 more, I would end up with 5. If I had 3, 3 plus 3 equals 6. If I had 4, 4 plus 3 equals 7. And then I said, well, honey, what do you think would happen if I had 12 iron swords in my chest? And he, of course, laughed and said, well, I wouldn't give you my 3. But seeing that he already told me he would, then he would say that you have 12 iron swords. I'm going to give you 3 of mine. So now how many iron swords will I end up with? What's 12 plus 3? Good job, 15 is correct. So even though you kind of see a pattern going down vertically, notice I skipped some. When you take the test, the STAR test, they will skip some. So even though there's a vertical pattern, notice 4 jumps all the way to 12. And there's a vertical pattern, you're not really looking at that. When you do these tables, you have X, Y, you're going to insert the middle, the X plus 3 equals Y, and then you will work horizontally. Focus on the horizontal pattern from input to output. So you would focus on the input X, which was 12, and that would give you an output of 15. Your chart might actually look more like this. They might give you an expression, for instance, X plus 3 equals Y, and then they'll give you data where X is 10, 11, 12, or 13. And you have to plug in, well, what is Y? Well, in your mind, you know you're adding 3, which is great. So you can, in the middle, go plus 3 equals Y. So you're going to just add 3 each time. And when you're adding 3, 10 plus 3 equals 13. Good job. 11 plus 3 equals 14. 12 plus 3 equals 15. And 13 plus 3 will give you 16. Okay. Now, when they have it written like this, it makes it simple. It's left to right, and you are able to easily find your pattern. Let me show you one that is a little different, and it's going to actually be a subtraction. So instead of adding, we're going to subtract. Okay, so when you're subtracting, you follow the same pattern. Here it says X minus 10 equals Y. So I would put in that X minus 10 equals Y. My 12 minus 10 would give me 2. 18 minus 10 will give me 8. 40 minus 10 will give me 30. But here I don't know what X is. I just know that if I subtract 10, it will give me 35. So I use fact family, where it says something minus 10 equals 35. Something minus 35 equals 10. 35 plus 10 will give me my variable. What is 35 plus 10? 45. And if I plugged it in here, 45 minus 10 is 35. 45 minus 35 does equal 10. So my X in this case will equal to 45. What if they change my variables on me and they give me C equals 2 plus B? And not only do they give me different variables, which can stand for any number, they don't put the C here, they put it on the right-hand column. So now, even though C equals 2 plus B, the C is over here and the B is backwards. They're switched. What do? You just follow the same thing. You in the middle column, you decide, okay, I'm going to work C equals 2 plus B. Well, here's my C, but if I put equals, there's nothing here. So I'm going to actually go backwards and say C equals 2 plus B. 2 plus B is going to give me my answer. So I'm going to just add 2 to my original value. 2 2 plus 3 gives me 5. 2 plus 4 gives me 6. 2 plus 5 gives me 7. So if I was to tell you that B equals 9, you can plug in and tell me that C equals, well, let's stick it in the chart. 2 plus 9 equals 10, 11. C will give me 11.